right, guys, we have made it to Tequila. Surrounding Tequila, the town, the hillsides are covered in agave plants. I mean, covered. It looks like Iowa in the summer with corn. There is agave everywhere. It's a thing here, and I guess this is a pretty major tourist destination here in Mexico. And it seems like a really cool town. We just drove through, and we are in this beautiful campground. Now, this is just kind of down a street that we weren't sure if the Sprinter van would actually fit in. We pull in, and it is like a beautiful garden. There's another Land Cruiser here with a rooftop tent and all. They're from the Czech Republic. There's a big bus over here with a motorcycle, but this seems like a great place to stay. And what I liked most of all is there's big shade trees here. Because this afternoon, at one point, my thermometer on the van read 100 degrees. We're in the shade and it feels really comfortable. I think as the sun sets, it's gonna cool off really fast. It's very deserty here and life is good. But right now, I'm gonna take the time to check the torque on my lug bolts. You know, I had this all torn apart and I like to check it and make sure that everything's kind of settled in place. After we've been driving for a while, I won't be checking this quite as frequently, but since I did just have it apart, I'm gonna check it out and make sure everything's happy. We've been driving on some pretty bad roads, hitting some very big potholes. And just last night we drove up to that volcano and it was cobblestone the whole way. So any of those things, you know, they could potentially wiggle a lug nut loose. So I'm gonna just make sure that they're all what they need to be. I torque mine to 120 and looky there, didn't move at all. But I'm gonna go through here and just check them all, make sure that everything's where it needs to be. And I'd rather catch it now than have a wheel go off while I'm on the side of a mountain somewhere. All those look pretty tight. And I'm just gonna keep going on around and check them all out, and I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. Then it's taco time. We're gonna go get tacos. We're getting ready to walk down to the square, check out the town. All right, the sun is setting, and we are walking the streets of Tequila, searching for the perfect taco. Some might think we should be searching for tequila, but I'm not. But this is a very cool town. It's got a lot of character here, and it's much larger than I would have thought. Well, Tequila is very lively down here. There's a lot going on. People are out and about doing their thing. We are trying to find tacos, and we see lots of cabeza tacos, which is brains. We're not feeling that daring tonight. So we're looking for some good carne asada or some pollo, and we just haven't seen it yet. But we're gonna keep searching. It's gotta be here. This place seems to have everything we could want. All right, I got the camarones. It's actually shrimp that's covered in cheese. It's kind of different. It's we're used to having camarones tacos, but this is very different. It's very good. All right, dinner was awesome. The shrimp was amazing. Oh my gosh, look what we just found. Oh, bien. We debated getting dessert in the restaurant, and I thought we would stumble upon something amazing, and here it is. Sorry, I'm gonna have to put the camera down for a minute. There's more important things to deal with right now. I'll be back in a minute, and I'll tell you how it was. Okay, I can report back that that dessert I just got was amazing. We've had a great evening here. We are headed back towards the camp. I think we're all pretty tired. And tomorrow is gonna be a big day. We've got some cool stuff on the horizon, and you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to see what it is. But I can guarantee this is something that you have never seen in one of my videos before, is what we're gonna do tomorrow. So there it is for our first night in Tequila. See you guys in the morning. We're off to a really different adventure, and I hope you're gonna dig it. Well, we made it to the town of Magdalena. This is not far from Tequila. We're gonna meet some new friends, and they're gonna take us on an adventure. I don't know, I've never heard of anybody doing this before. It's one of the best places in the world to do this. All right, we are here at the Four Mines, Magdalena. This is their storefront here in downtown Magdalena, and we are going opal mining. We're getting ready to go out with a miner who's gonna take us up to the opal mine, and we're gonna have a couple of hours to dig for our own opals. And they say that it is a very, very strong chance that we're gonna walk away with some opals, and then we can bring them back here to the store, they'll polish them up. This is something that is huge in this area. There's tons of these opal shops. It's, I guess, some of the best in the world are these fire opals that come from here. And we're gonna go out and see what it's all about and hopefully get our own opals. All right, we're going up to the mine now. Awesome Jeep.
Very cool Jeep.
A little bit.
Yes.
Fire opal, muy bien. Muy bien.
Sí.
Sí.
Está buena la plática. Y este Opal de Jalisco, mejor mundialmente por different colors de cristal.
Ah, okay.
This will all become tequila someday. Starting to see mines off on the horizon here. They're up on the hillside. All right, looks like we're pulling into the mine now.
I kind of feel like a treasure hunter right now.
All right, we have made it to the opal mine. He is pulling out the tools, the hammers, the pickaxes. We'll see what all he brings out. And he's gonna show us how to find opals. This is an opal hammer. Okay, he told us to find rocks and break them open with our hammer and pickaxe. And then we should look in the middle and see if we can find opals.
It's hard.
Este es de different colors. And a broke. A ver si.
Open that up.
Ya.
So he said you're gonna break these open and you're gonna look for a vein that's running through the rock. So here's a very tiny little shard of opal. That's what we're looking for. All right, let's see if I can hit the mother lode here. Wow.
So it's taken a little while to figure this out, but basically I'm looking for the kind of whitish, chalky looking rocks. And when you find one, you take your hammer and you smash it open, and sometimes there's something beautiful inside. You want me to show you one?
Some opals yet?
Yeah, I have. So this is the one that I just found. I cracked open this rock and there was this beautiful little stone in there. Very cool, huh? So it's been a great day here in the mine. We've spent a couple hours up here. I have a big haul of rock. This is a great experience. I think it's really neat because it took us somewhere that we wouldn't have come ordinarily. We got to search for some treasure in the process, and so I highly recommend it. A great way to spend an afternoon in Magdalena. We're gonna head back to the shop and polish them up.
All right, so we did some hard manual labor today. We dug in the opal mines.
What opal? Your opal is good quality. It's pretty. Yeah.
Thank you.
Este está embarradito. Es orange.
It's good. It's fun.
Yeah. Esto es tuyo.
Sí.
Okay. It's fine. In the tour, polish one rock.
Ah.
For it's a free one rock.
Oh, he's turning this into a pendant.
Los planos. Sí, bueno, las otras. Ujú.
For you. I like it. It should be.
You can more small or more big.
Perfect.
Okay, finish.
Very nice. I love it.
Perfect. Yay! It paid off.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, bien.
I like it. Thank you.
And you can take it on, or maybe
I put it in
okay.
here. Yeah, I'll save it.
So it was very fun digging around, getting opals, and now we're off to mine for tacos. So let's see what we can find. We're all pretty hungry. All right, good times here in Magdalena.
Good morning. It is early Sunday morning and I am on a mission. We have been looking for almost a month now for a coin-op laundromat where we can wash our clothes and have not found anything anywhere in Mexico. They have wonderful full service laundromats, but I kind of like to wash my own clothes and I'm real particular about how we do it. So finally today I went on a morning walk with my coffee and I found a coin-op laundromat and I'm going to wash a month's worth of clothes. It's about a half a mile walk to get to the laundromat. I think my pack weighs like 30 pounds, 40 pounds. It's pretty heavy. Oh man, almost there. My 10-minute walk feels like forever carrying this heavy load. How is it? Do we have room?
My first challenge of the day is the machine takes quarters.
Like actual quarters?
Actual quarters.
Do they-
US quarters.
Oh my God, I have a whole bag of those in the... Who would have guessed that?
I didn't see that coming.
No, me either. I have a whole bag of laundry quarters. So here is the laundromat. There's the coin-op part of it. And then here's the dry cleaning part of it. We're gonna check in here and see if we can get some quarters to go in the machines. All right, here we go. Just like a US laundromat, except that he has to activate it for us. Here we go. I think we've got 2 big loads going on here. All right, gracias. Okay, clothes are in and getting clean right now. 2. So I'm almost done. My clothes are in the dryer. It looks like it's about 170 pesos for laundry today, which is about $10. Took about 2 hours. Wow, there's actual fire inside the dryer heating it up. I've never seen that before. Clothes are clean and we're ready to head off to the next adventure.
All right, friends, we're here at Guanajuato, which is a very beautiful and colorful city built on a mountainside. Before we could go to camp, though, we had to get water. And in Baja, we were using the water purificadas where we could back in, you could get a hose, and a hose would run right in, and it made it super easy to fill up our Revel van. But here, in mainland, it doesn't seem like that's as common. And we're finding there are water stations, these purificadas, but they only sell something called a garrafon. Garrafon is a plastic jug, like we were used to seeing them in the States. You buy those and people take those home and then that's their drinking water. And for us, it provides a little more of a challenge getting the water out of the garrafon and into our van. We have to basically suck it in using the same method that you would winterize a Revel van. We're using it to actually pump water into our tanks. And it's a really nice side effect of the design of the way they've done the water system in here. It's the only way we have to get water in the van and be able to access water from our water tank. So it involves about a 4-foot section of hose, and we then feed it down into the garrafon. Using our water pump, we can pump the water into our main tank, and then it's there just to use as normal. All right, we got water. Let's go to the campground. And now we've got a spot in the Morrill RV park. This is just a flat place on the side of the hill here, overlooking all the colorful buildings and houses. And it's beautiful. Look at this architecture up here. We've got flowering trees. We've got cool stonework. Actually has a bathroom with showers. And I think they're even hot. I've been taking cold showers now for about a month. And it's gonna be pretty lavish to have a hot shower. Can't wait for that. This is kind of a Overlander type camp. There's some Germans here, some people from Canada, and looks like our kind of people. This is gonna be fun staying here. And we are just a short walk down the hill into town. So we're gonna check all that out. So we're stoked to be in Guanajuato, and we've got a lot of exploring to do here. Today we're exploring Guanajuato. This is a very colorful city built on a hillside with, I guess, a silver mining background. And I'm really excited because everybody we talk to says this place is awesome. Let's check it out.
Hace 2 días aceptaste la invitación y llegamos ya bien lejos. Tú y yo estamos juntos sin intercepción, sin ruido, solo deseo. Nos miramos a los ojos, mar Caribe en el fondo, el deseo se hace profundo cuando yo toco tu piel, cuando yo toco tu piel. Mi mano en tu cintura sube la temperatura, tu cuerpo es una locura, quiero perder el control, perder el control.
All right, this right here is the university. It's modeled after a building in Vienna. It is pretty amazing. This is such a neat spot. If you guys are gonna be in central Mexico, you gotta hit this place up. It's so cool.
I have been looking all over Mexico for a clasp to a necklace, and I just went in a jewelry store here, and the owner gave me 4 clasps. She just gave them to me. She was so kind, she wouldn't take any money. The people of Mexico are gold. We're loving our time here.
Contigo, mi mano sobre tu ombligo, sin control quedo contigo, ya no soy aquel amigo. Ya tu cuerpo calienta la habitación, nos desnudamos sin miedo. Las sábanas testigos, brisa en el balcón, susurra el viento te quiero. Nos miramos a los ojos, mar Caribe en el fondo, el deseo se hace profundo cuando yo toco tu piel.
We are here in the market, and this is over the top cool. There is food vendors everywhere. There's 2 stories of stuff going on upstairs. It is kind of chaotic here with lots of people, but oh my gosh, so much to do. This kind of reminds me of the market in Barcelona, where it was just kind of chaos everywhere, but so much good stuff. Everywhere we went, there was something awesome. And I think this is going to be the exact same way.
Control quedo contigo, ya no soy aquel amigo, sin control.
So we're getting lunch here at the market, the Hidalgo, and Peter got a chicken sandwich, and I'm getting enchiladas verde. Oh wow, that's sweet. That's guava, I think. I was thinking it was hibiscus, but guava, super sweet.
That's great. Gracias. All right, I got a churro. Let's see, this is my first one in Mexico. Oh, it's chocolate, by the way. Oh my gosh, that's good. Awesome. Just keep looking. I think we're gonna find a lot more cool stuff. Guanajuato has just been an amazing sense of discovery here. We're just going around every corner and there's something new and interesting. Very neat place just to wander around. Hola. Hola. Buenas tardes. So we just keep wandering around, and now we're into some very small alleyways, and it's still just as colorful, just as intriguing. Look at this sort of junction. You can go down there, or we can keep going down this way, which we think this is the way back to the campground. Honestly, we have a rough general idea of what direction to go, So, but we don't know though. We'll see. Maybe we'll get down here and we'll get totally twisted around. It's very cool though.
I think we should have kept going one more.
Downhill? You want to go by Cujo? All right, so we're at the end of one alley. Let's see where this spits us out. I think we go left. There are feral and pet dogs here everywhere, including the one that's on the roof right here. Let me see if I can show him. Hola. So now we've got what looks like a good 300 or 400 feet of downhill down these stairs. Water dripping out of pipes. It's kind of interesting. Makes me kind of wonder if we're in the right spot or not. Hola, perro. All right, we seem to be a little lost here. The funny thing is I can look across the valley right over here and I see our van and I see our kayaks, but I feel like we're kind of in the city dump right here. There's a lot of trash. There's big piles of concrete and stuff. And we're up here above town. Hopefully this isn't a really bad idea.
Feels a little sketchy.
Feels a little sketchy. We'll see how this works out for us. Okay, we think we go down this big hill. Hope this goes somewhere. I see another big scary dog. We'll see if this takes us to a dead end at somebody's driveway or if this actually goes down. See? Gracias. These nice folks have given us some directions and they happen to be going the same way we are, so that's helpful. All right, it's getting warmer. We're at the bottom of the hill almost, and then we gotta climb the hill again. Big fun. All right, that really nice couple showed us the way down, which I think we had a 50-50 chance of actually finding that. And they said, follow us. We're gonna show you the way down. And we're like, oh, great. And honestly, the whole time I'm thinking, ooh, are they setting us up for something? Or are they just being really good folks and getting us along on our way? Well, they took us down and got us down to the bottom where we recognized where we were. And they said, yeah, you guys were headed towards the very dangerous part of town. And we're like, oh, thank you. And that just shows that there are a lot of really great, nice people here. And sometimes you gotta trust them, and then other times you gotta use your spidey sense and just go the other way. In this case, it worked out. I think we learned a valuable lesson that maybe we don't wanna walk through the dump. Maybe we don't want to take the back alleys on the back side of the dump, and maybe we should have taken a taxi back to where our campground is. Maybe. And everything ended up fine and dandy, but it's a lesson to not be too naive in places like this and stick to the places where all the tourist stuff is going on and there's lots of people. And when you start seeing scary dogs, that's probably a sign that there's a reason those dogs are mean, and the people that live there want that to keep the scary people out. So, lesson learned. But look where we are now. Right there, that's my van. We're back to the campground, and we're tired. We walked almost 10,000 steps, most of them up very steep hills. All right, guys, thanks for coming along with us today.